Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
On red. Here we go.
Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Etienne again. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Brought down by the veteran, Carlton Davis. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence in the pistol. Fits it through the middle. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First and 10 from the 41.
Red on red. Red.
Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Silver.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
All right, 1st sack on the board on the 1st drive as a defense, and now we let the chess match begin. The adjustments begin, because we know pressure leads to sacks, and sacks in this league often leads to wins.
And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception and just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, well, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
3rd and long for him here. Throwing this back in the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that brings up 4th and long. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points. On now is Cook to kick this away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So now it's the Lions' turn to head out for the first time on offense. They're led out by someone who's fought through the doubters all through his career, and he just keeps putting up numbers. Jared Goff.
Kate, there are other flashier quarterbacks that make more highlight reel plays than Jared Goff. There certainly are bigger and stronger athletes playing the position today, but Jared's just a throwback. A guy that understands the timing and the precision. I love that he knows what he is and what he isn't when it comes to his skills. And it's why he's been able to flourish in multiple places.
Free up the middle. It's a breakaway. He will go. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions pull ahead.
Hey, Lion.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Alex Anzalone there on the stop. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Rip, 23.
From the 36. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Terry on Arnold has it. And the Lions get the football on the first turnover of the contest. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
Go, Todd!
First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few. He got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
2nd and 15. That's caught. Here comes Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Darnell Savage brings that to an end. Jaguars with an extra defensive back out there. 3rd down. Now Goff. We've got a screen to the running back. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So that connection for a first. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Throwing again, it's Goff. He's got it near the 10. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Vaki here from the gun. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. No gain that time, and now it'll be 2nd and goal.
Rick Flair.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. And the Jaguars are there. He's all down. And the pressure drives them backwards. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap here to Goff. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet. They connect on the deep shot. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
That last shot took him right down to the front of the red zone. Here's 1st down.
Let's go. Go.
They give up the gun to Bigsby. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
Goal to go, they're passing. Escapes the pocket. He gets this one to Strange. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. All right, Brock, getting a look now at their draft class from this year, and some haters on the outside for this class, but I know inside the building, they're real excited about this group.
You know, one thing, Kate, I've learned, meeting scouts out on the road, especially on the college level, I'll talk to them, they'll say, different organizations, like, yep, this guy's a Raven. Yep, this guy's a Seahawk. Yep, this guy just fits who we are. The elite programs, they don't care about the noise on the outside. When they see a fit to their team and their organization, they go get them. And that's what I see in this draft class.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they're left with 3rd and goal.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is, if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
Set, reload, reload. 19 Lions.
From the gun on 3rd down. And he will score. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars earn the chance to tie before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
On 1st down, it's gone. Complete to the college safety, Sione Vaki. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. From the gun, Goff. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. Lions really moving with a sense of urgency. Clock keeps running. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Here's Goff. That's complete to Wilson. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. All right, set now, 1st and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. Wilson's got it. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the 24. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. He had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in balance.
And it's a nickel set from the Jags on this 3rd down. Goff to the air now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Jaguars are going to call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Lions making the call for their field goal unit. Ball in the right hash, the distance 43 yards. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And they've taken back the lead. Fox now to kick this one away.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. And with field position and the clock against them, probably not going to see anything of substance here before halftime. They'll throw to begin this drive. Trying for the deep ball. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. That one vehemently swatted away. And it sets up 2nd down. He's got a man left. And they had that one contained right at the line. Up from the secondary, and it's Rakestraw on the tackle. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later on. We're right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. And he tried to finesse that one far too much. It doesn't come close to the landing zone, so set this drive up at the 40. And this drive is going to have some great starting field position as a result of that short kick. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They give it to Vaki. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Goff back to throw. He gets this one to Smith-Schuster. And he's out of bounds after getting across the 45. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that'll be first down, Detroit. One of the tight ends motioning left. Vaki running behind center. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
From the 33 on 2nd down. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Goff on 3rd. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look they'll run this with Bigsby. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go!
Throwing now from the gun. Complete to his back, Tank Bigsby. And that's good for a gain of 5. Tackled by Jack Campbell. Trying to work quickly now. Caught, nice gain left side. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They're working quickly here. He goes back to him yet again, complete. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. All right, here we go, 2nd down. He'll throw it yet again. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. They'll throw it again. And oh, he got it. Interception. Meek Robertson takes it away.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way.
And he's not going to escape this. The Jacks drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here he is on 3rd and long. It's out. That's a live ball. Bouncing near the goal line. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
Holding offense.
And, of course, they reject that penalty, which means the safety stands. After surrendering the safety, they're out to boot it away. That's grabbed at the 10. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And a nice drive last time out, Brock, squandered by that interception. So I think they'd take a repeat of everything except that final play. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Now it's Bigsby. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he's got a chunk of yards as we've reached the end of 3. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go.
Again, it's Bigsby. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Pass brought in by Parker Washington. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. We've got a stoppage here. There's a player out there in some pretty obvious discomfort being worked on. All hopes, of course, that it's nothing serious, especially here in the preseason. And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he works it deeper into enemy territory past the 40. Not in a time crunch just yet, but they're hurrying to the line anyway.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Here's 2nd and 5. Oh, he put some heat on this deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he drives this forward to the 6. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket, but they're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. The give right side, here's Bigsby. Takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars take a 4th quarter lead. Jaguars in a crucial spot late, trying for 2. They want to run it across. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense. Again, it's Vaki. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Looking to throw. That one complete to Vaki. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
The Lions readying for the punt. And not only does he go in the wrong direction, but he's stopped for a net loss on the return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Jaguars are going to take over from deep in their own side. They'll run here on first down. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Jaguars with a 5-point lead. 3rd and just 2 to go. Back-to-back carries here. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. First down, and they go right back to him. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On the give, it's Bigsby. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A timeout taken here by the Lions. That's their 3rd. Setting up to pass. And will he? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. On 4th down, it's Logan Cook on for the Jaguars to punt it away. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. And he's brought down before the return gets far. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Lions will go on offense. Now the Lions offense gets ready to return to the field. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Able to find Wright. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Back to throw. Completed over the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. He'll look to throw it. He completes it in traffic. And he gets this forward to the 19. Here he is to throw. And he got there in time. He's taken down. One final shot here. Wright reels it in. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory. With Brock Ewart and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Jaguars as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.